I hear you're going to be on the cover of a magazine! Congratulations! You're working today too, right, Miyakawa? Please do your best. Okay, thank you. Although today's just an interview.
Whoa, I see the crowd's already formed for the day.
Akina has always been more popular with girls than guys, though.
She must get a whole mountain of chocolates on Valentine's Day. I never thought I would have one of those it girls for a classmate.
Don't let her hear you say that. I'm a little worried about how she'll react. That girl, Akina Miyakawa, is my childhood friend and a model who is currently rising at an incredible speed in the popularity rankings. By the way, my name is Yuito Minashiro. She got her start as a freelancer, and now she works for a top talent agency. Because she's marketed as being cool, aloof, and elegant, the majority of her fanbase consists of high school girls. Also, it turns out that she's not bad at singing either. Taking advantage of her current popularity, her agency has plans for her to debut as a singer too. They have her working hard at her voice lessons right now. What's that? Why do I know so much about the plans of a talent agency? Man, I'm so jealous.
It's not enough that your father is big in the entertainment industry, but you had to have such a cute childhood friend too?
Yep, that's why. My dad works in the industry and has connections everywhere. Of course, that's not the only reason.
Yuito, where's the sequel to this?
It should be on the bookshelf inside the closet.
Get it for me?
Fine. Wait, haven't you read that one before?
I'm just reading the interesting parts.
Alright, here you go. But don't you have work today? Shouldn't you get going soon?
Just a little longer. It's going to be all lessons today. I want to laze around a bit more.
Okay then. Want me to message you again?
Yay, please do. That feels so good.
As you can see, the cool and dignified model is the same one that's practically melted into my bed right now. I guess it's true when people say appearances can be deceiving. When she's with her family and those she's close to, she just wants to be spoiled and pampered. It doesn't make her any less cute though. The fact that I have her for a childhood friend? Like our classmate said, I'm a really lucky guy.
See you tomorrow. Thanks for the massage. Love you, Yuito.
Okay, love you too. Be safe out there. She might be a little lazy and self-centered at times. She takes her job seriously and puts a lot of hard work into it. That's why I'm always rooting for her to do well. Is it any surprise that I like her? I was seriously struggling to keep my cool and act casual during the massage just now. When I said love you too, I really meant it. Though it never seems that way, especially when I'm just responding to her casual goodbyes. Well, I guess there's no helping it now. Time to study. Can't slack off when she's hard at work.
I, Akina Miyakawa, decided to go to the bookstore on my way home from the voices lessons. After all, today is the day when the very first magazine with me on the cover is going to be released. I wonder if it's selling well. It'll be great if I saw someone buying it. Huh? Is that Yuito over there? Could he be buying my magazine? Yay! I'm so glad I ran into him here. Come on, Yuito. It's right in front of you. Huh? He ignored my magazine. He's going for the idol magazine with you on the cover? The magazine he picked up wasn't mine. But that was a model friend from the same agency as me. As I watched him leave with a happy smile on his face, I couldn't even make a single sound. He picked you over me, you know? Horrible, right? That cheater! I get how you feel, but don't you think it's weird that you're complaining to me, of all people? When I got home, I called you right away to tell her what happened. You Miyazaki, is the one I get along with the best out of all my fellow models at the agency. Unlike me, who started as a model and is currently working on debuting as an idol. She actually started out as a singer and dancer, Although she's 1 year older than me, we joined the agency around the same time. I've always thought of her as an equal and a good friend. Even though there's rumors that Yu Misaki is just a stage name she's using to hide the fact that she has famous parents. She doesn't seem to like being given special treatment, so I never gave much thought to it. I mean, if I tell someone else, it'll be like I'm gossiping about you behind your back. And you're my friend. No hard feelings, you know. You're so cute, Akina. I don't really get it, but thanks? Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. You called him a cheater, but you two aren't even dating, right? We might as well be. Just yesterday when I said I love you to him, he replied with love you too. And did you say that with the gravity it deserved? I was kind of joking around. I suppose he can't be blamed for brushing it off as a thoughtless comment. That's what I thought. Just be honest and tell him properly. He definitely is getting the wrong messages from you right now. How can I be honest? I can never let him know my deepest desires. That I want him to put up my pictures all over his room and then be all shy and smiley around them all day. Yeah, don't tell him that part. But if it's bothering you that much, you should just hurry up and confess to him already. If I could do that, I wouldn't be having such a hard time right now. Yuito and I have been friends ever since elementary school. When we were little, I used to say things like, I'll marry you when I grow up, all the time. Of course, I didn't know any better back then. But once we hit middle school and became more aware of the opposite sex, things became a little awkward between us. And then his mom died, and he withdrew himself for a while. He got over it eventually, but I could feel more of a distance between us after that. But when we were in middle school, there was a time I fainted because of the high fever I had. Yuito came over at the request of my mother. Worry on his face, he took care of me all day long with a tenderness that hasn't changed since we were children. It was then that the feelings I thought were long gone resurfaced once again. Those thoughts of I like you and I want to be your girlfriend. We've gradually managed to get closer ever since then, but I guess it'll never be the same as when we were kids. Well, in a way, that's a good thing. Back then, I never felt comfortable the way I do now with telling him anything and everything.
Oh, Akina, did you already know about Yuito's family?
Huh?
I heard his father got remarried. And his new wife has a child too, so Yuito will be getting a new sibling.
Huh? Really? This is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Oh, is that so? How strange.
What? He didn't tell me, and I had to find out from Mom? Why?
I only found out because I ran into his father by chance just now. Oh, right, that reminds me. He told me not to spread the news around as it might cause trouble due to the nature of his job. Akina, are you listening? Akina?
Why did you tell me about Uncle getting remarried, and that you're going to have a new sibling?
On our first day back to school, I could kind of tell that Akina had been in a bad mood all day. And then she told me to meet her in an empty classroom after classes. But how did she find out? We were trying our best to stop rumors from spreading. Oh, maybe she got some insider information? You know, if it gets out and a big fuss is made, it could affect your job too, right?
Oh, I see. I guess a guy in your father's position has it rough, huh?
No, that's not what I was referring to. Well, doesn't matter. I'll tell you everything in detail next week.
Okay, got it. Anyway, that aside, there's something else I want to ask you. What kind of girl do you like, Yuito?
Huh? The kind of girl I like? Why is she suddenly asking that question? When I thought about how to reply, I think you're pretty cute, Akina.
Of course I am. But if you're trying to throw me off by flattering me, you could think again.
I swear I'm not. I really meant what I said.
Seriously, if you don't want to tell me, then fine. Oh, look at the time. I have to go for my voice lessons. Bye!
Huh? No, wait, Akina! I forgot to congratulate her for making it onto the magazine cover. I even ordered it in advance. Well, I guess I can tell her later. Akina's reaction. She looked like she was embarrassed but was trying to hide it. Because I was too direct and made her feel awkward? Is that it? This reminds me. I can ask that person. Girls know girls best after all. Oh, I got lucky. She replied right away. Let's see. I'm actually in the area, so want to meet up and discuss this in person? In front of the station. Right? Sounds good to me. So let's go with... Sure, I'll be right there.
I'm home. I'm exhausted.
I get that you're tired, but shouldn't you at least take a shower before lying on the couch?
Come on, just for a little while. I'll go and shower soon.
Aren't you afraid that Yuito will get grossed out if you do things like that?
No, I'm not. He knows me the best, after all.
About that, I actually heard this from one of our neighbors. She said that Yuito met a girl at a cafe near the station and they looked really close. She was surprised because she's always thought you and Yuito were together.
Huh?
Hello? Pretty rare for you to call me at this time, Akina.
Yuito, there's another girl you're close to? Who the hell is she?
Huh? What are you talking about again?
He does sound really confused, but... it seems quite genuine to me, though. I actually heard that someone saw you acting really close to a girl recently.
Come again? By a girl, you mean someone that's not you?
Yeah, apparently not. I forgot to ask when she saw it. The fact that he automatically thinks of me when he hears the word a girl you're close to, I can be happy about that later.
A girl I'm close to outside of my family that's not you. I have no idea who it could be.
Really? Maybe you were just being too nice and didn't notice that you were stringing her along.
Come on now, you know I'm not great at flirting. Plus, I'm not even that popular anyway.
That's what he thinks. What he doesn't realize is that he's actually quite the catch and pretty popular too. Even though his face doesn't make you go, wow, that guy's hot right away, he gives off the impression of a guy who's kind and will take good care of you. He's always been well put together and friendly to everyone. From the way he treats people, they're always surprised to hear his family's rolling in money. On top of that, he's good at household chores too. If he ever truly wanted to have a girlfriend, he'd probably find one almost immediately. I never even told him Yu's name, let alone let him meet her, because I didn't want her to be attracted to him and become one of my rivals too.
Hello? Earth to Akina?
Yuito,
Yes.
are you free this Saturday? Want to go out with me?
On a date?
I just need to do some shopping. A model needs to keep up with the latest fashions after all.
If you say so. It'd be bad if a fan saw us out on a date, huh?
So is Saturday okay or not?
Yeah, sounds great. Looking forward to it.
Right. Let's call it a day then. We can talk about it more later. Bye! I was just trying my luck, but we're really going on a date? I have to start thinking about what to wear. Huh? He said I was the only girl outside of his family he's close to. But he's an only child and his mother's already passed away. Is there another girl in his family? A cousin or something? Whatever, I'll ask him when I get the chance.
Been a long time since we went out together on the weekends. Kind of felt like she had something to ask me, but well, it's not like I did anything wrong. Going to be fine.
Yuito, it's time for us to go.
Oh, coming.
See you next time. We'll be staying over as we discussed just now.
Got it. I'll have everything prepared. Be careful on your way back.
Okay, thanks. Good night.
Huh? Don't tell me this is what Akina was talking about. No, but she should already know, right? Well, I guess I can just ask her when I get the chance. More importantly, I have to think about where I'm going to take her for our date. On Saturday. When I arrived at our meeting spot a little early. Huh? Akina's here already? Ah.
I'm sorry, but I'm actually waiting for someone right now.
What does it matter? What kind of loser keeps a girl like you waiting anyway?
This is exactly why I wanted to get here earlier than her. Sorry to make you wait, Akina. By the way, what's your business with my girlfriend?
Yuito!
Forget it.
At least he retreated without a fight. Sorry I'm late, Akina.
Don't worry about it. I'm the one who's early. Thanks for that.
Oh, it's still 15 minutes earlier than the time we set. How early were you exactly?
Huh? It's not what you're thinking. I just decided to come early on a whim. It's not like I woke up early because of how much I was looking forward to it.
Okay, if you say so. But still, indulge me. How long did you wait?
About 15 minutes ago.
So she got here 30 minutes before our meeting time?
Anyway, how could you call me your girlfriend in public like this?
Ah, you're right. You'd be in real trouble if a fan heard me. Sorry.
Huh? He didn't even pause before apologizing. Hmm? It's nothing.
She suddenly seems kind of down. Oh, maybe she's regretting something she said. Akina says some unreasonable things sometimes, but then she'll know how she went overboard and start blaming herself. I could just tell her I didn't mind it at all, but that's taking the easy way out. Alright then, as your ever loyal attendant and butler, I'll be the one escorting you for today. What do you say, my lady?
It's nothing. All right, I'll leave it in your hands, my capable subject. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I'm honored. Let us go then, my lady. I can't remember when it started, but we often do this kind of silly roleplay to cheer each other up. After all, laughing together never fails to make all of our troubles seem smaller. It's just our thing. We should get moving then. Is there anywhere specific you want to go, Akina?
I want to get some new clothes, but that's not particularly urgent. For now, I'm counting on you to show me a good time, my loyal butler.
Of course, I live to serve, my lady. Oh, before I forget.
Huh?
You don't often dress like this, huh? I think you actually look really good in these clothes. Very cute.
Obviously! Despite how it looks, I actually color coordinated everything just for today.
I see. You're amazing, Akina.
It's because you always compliment me so smoothly that I...
Huh? Even though there was some mild trouble in the beginning, that doesn't change the fact that we're childhood friends who get along super well with each other. We chatted casually while exploring the mall, had a meal together, and rounded off the day by doing some shopping at the end. When heading back home, I took a long detour because I wanted to walk Akina home before going home myself.
That was fun. I haven't had such a chill day in a long time.
I know, right? We haven't gone on a date. I mean, we haven't spent the whole day out together in a while.
I don't mind you calling it a date.
Huh?
Listen, Yuito, I've been thinking about how to tell you this.
Akina? What's going on? She looked like she was mustering all of her courage to say what she was about to say. It almost seemed like she was about to confess.
Please, go out with me. To go shopping, I mean. We should hang out more often.
Huh? Oh, sure. Of course I will. I'll try as much as possible to make time for you, so invite me out whenever you want.
Right, thanks.
Akina? Are you okay? Oh, we're here.
See you, Yurito.
Yeah, bye. Take care. I'll see you at school on Monday, okay? As she strangely started staggering her way towards her door for some reason, I stayed to make sure she made it safely inside. Is Akina really okay? But what was she actually trying to say just now? It kind of looked like to me she was trying to say go out with me as in let's date. That's impossible, right?
I'm hopeless. How could I chicken out last minute? Sometimes I wonder how you manage to keep up the cool and aloof image for your fans. I know how to put on a good act for the rabble, but not in front of a guy like. Are you sure you should be referring to your own fans as rabble? But you know, you almost managed to get it out this time, so you'll definitely succeed if you try again, right? Forget it. Huh? I give up. I'm just going to keep being his friend and wait for him to confess to me. But you never know. What if he gets snatched up by some other girl? You're not worried at all? It'll be fine. He would never abandon me. Well, I just got goosebumps. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I kind of feel bad for you, but I guess I was partly responsible for the prior incident too. Huh? You? What are you talking about? Oh, and would you look at that? What perfect timing. It kind of felt like you had just made up her mind on a major decision, which made me strangely uneasy.
Dinner's done.
Coming! As you heard, dinner's ready. I'm hanging up, okay?
Huh? Oh, sure. Have a good night.
You too, bye.
What was that all about? Why did the last part give me the jitters? Huh? Wasn't you an only child living with her mother? So, who was the guy calling her? It kind of sounded like... No, there's no way, right? With everything that happened yesterday, I can't believe I managed to fall asleep at the usual time. I have a photo shoot in the afternoon. Who's texting me so early? It's from you? What is it? Huh? What the hell? What's going on?
Coming. Just a moment. I just got on and changed out of my pajamas and was thinking about what to make for breakfast when my doorbell suddenly started ringing nonstop. And when I looked at the door monitor... Akina? What's wrong? Hold on, I'm coming out right now. What's wrong, Akina? Did something happen? Akina already had tears swimming in her eyes. She looked like she was on the verge of a full-on sob session. This is the first time I've seen her like this.
Yurito!
Yes?
Why not me? How could you make love to you first?
What did you just say? Her words were so shocking they took me completely off guard. For now, at least it's certain that there's some sort of terrible misunderstanding here. Please, calm down. Can you tell me clearly what happened?
Yurito...
She was crying and at a loss for words. Whatever happened, it must have been really bad. Everything will be fine, but I need you to tell me what happened.
Yurito! Yurito, you have a girlfriend, don't you?
Huh? Yeah, of course I do. Why is she asking a question with such an obvious answer? After all, you're my girlfriend, aren't you? I don't get why you're asking.
Huh?
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 What?
I knew it would turn out like this.
Sis?
You? Huh? Sis? What's going on here?
So you got that part wrong too, huh? Okay, I'll explain everything, so just cool your head for a moment.
Huh? You mean you didn't know?
I'm calm. So, when he called you sis...
Basically, long story short, my father married her mother.
Really? Why didn't you tell me?
You already knew about my father getting remarried, so I thought you found out from you.
No, I heard it from my mother. And she probably heard it from your father?
I was honestly torn, but I decided not to tell you anyway. The fewer people who know, the better, especially since you belong to the agency too.
Huh? What does your agency have to do with it?
Huh? Has no one told you about my mom before?
I don't know what you're talking about. I did hear some rumors floating around, but I just ignored them since it was none of my business.
That's just like you, Akina. My real name is actually Yu Mikura.
Oh, okay. Huh? Mikura? The same Mikura as our agency CEO?
Yep, my mother's the CEO of this agency, Mikura Entertainment.
I see. I guess it's true that even a small slip of the tongue would have caused a big incident. Oh, so that's what you meant by if a big fuss was made, it could affect your job?
That reminds me. I did find your response a little weird for someone who was supposed to know the truth of the situation. I was intending to explain everything to her later anyway, so I didn't think much of it at the time.
So that means you've already known each other for a while?
Yeah, it's been about a year since we first got to know each other, and we frequently kept in touch.
Yeah, she stayed over last night with her mom too. But Auntie has already left for work with my dad. Indeed, someone who doesn't know you and I are step-siblings can't be blamed for thinking I was cheating.
Oh, in that case, on the day my magazine was released, why did you buy hers and not mine?
You saw that? Even though it's not technically official yet, I wanted to support my family, you know?
Aw, you're such an adorable little brother.
Anyway, I already asked Auntie beforehand to reserve a copy of your magazine for me.
Oh, okay, thanks. So, now that I understand what the two of you are, what about the two of us?
Yeah, I'd like to iron that out as soon as possible too.
About that, Yuito, when do you think you and Akina started dating?
Huh? Ever since that day I took care of her when she was sick, of course. In our last year of middle school.
What? Huh? What do you mean?
Huh? But you were the one who confessed back then. You were all like, I like you, and let's be together.
Huh? Don't tell me. I spoke my thoughts out loud? So, what was your answer?
You don't remember? You don't know how happy I am to hear that, Akina. So does that mean I'm your boyfriend now? And you said yes.
I don't remember any of this because I was burning up and only half conscious. What have I done? That didn't count. I wasn't in my right mind. Tell me again.
Like I'd say all those embarrassing things again.
You had no trouble repeating everything just until now.
It was so important. You should have double-checked with me when I got better.
But your attitude towards me changed a lot after that day. And you kept coming over to my place, so I thought it was fine.
Well, that was just because that was the day I finally realized I liked you. I was simply trying to close the distance between the two of us. It's your fault for treating me the same like you always did before.
No, I didn't. I tried my best to flirt with you and do boyfriend stuff. Do you really think I go around giving random girls massages?
But if you really thought of me as your girlfriend, why did you never make a move on me?
I couldn't date a model still on the rise. It might have ruined your career.
Who cares about that? To think you've never even tried to kiss me for 2 years. Whereas I've been your girlfriend. Are you sure everything is functioning down there?
What? You just don't know how hard I work to endure my urges.
I'm still here, you know.
Oh, right. That conversation did just go in a really weird direction. Wait, that reminds me. How did you know about this misunderstanding when neither of us had any idea?
I mean, I am a part-time therapist and a consultant for both of you.
We're very grateful for your services.
And I could see the discrepancies from both of your point of views. It wasn't very hard to put two and two together.
You could have just told us.
How? Should I have told Yuito, you two aren't actually dating, you know? Or should I have told Akina, don't worry, you actually confessed a long time ago? How would you have reacted? You don't even know the headache I got when I finally figured out what was going on. I thought the gentlest and most efficient way to fix this was for Akina to confess again. That solved the problem with the least emotional damage for the two of you, was what I thought. But Akina's taking forever to say those words, and I'm sick of it.
I'm sorry.
Well, it seems we caused you quite a lot of stress. Sorry, you.
Oh, don't worry about it. My mom only found her second spring because of you two, so I guess we're even.
Huh?
Yep, your dad only approached my mom in the first place because he wanted to discuss you. And then my mom brought Akina to the conversation as a by the way. That was how their relationship started, you know?
This is the first time I'm hearing this.
Huh? Uncle wanted to discuss Yuito with our CEO? What was it about?
That's...
Oh, that. Apparently Yuito over here wants to become an idol manager or producer in the future.
You!
Huh? Which means you want to work with me?
Yes, you keep talking about wanting to compose songs. You've been working really hard on the guitar lately, right?
You! No, I'm not doing that for me. Not for Akina.
Thank you, Yuito. I'm so lucky that the guy I like is you.
Akina? Yeah, thanks. I'll do my best not to lose you.
Hey, I'm rooting for you. Also, I'm sorry I don't remember confessing to you.
I mean, it was my fault too for never telling my girlfriend how I feel about her in the 2 years we've been together.
We both have a lot to learn, huh?
So, let me state it clearly now. I've loved you for a long time. Please, go out with me.
Of course it's a yes. Let's do it right this time, Yuito.
And so, this was how Akina and I finally officially became a couple. After graduating high school, we moved on to university together, and Akina started cutting back on our model work to focus on becoming an idol. Her idol debut was a huge success, a testament to how hard she worked for it. In order to support her the best I could, I was planning to become her manager. But what fun would it be if everything went according to plan? The self-composed song that I uploaded on social media went viral. I took advantage of its popularity and wrote a new song with Akina as the vocalist and me playing the guitar. That song took us into the big leagues. Now, Akina and I are true partners, both in a personal and professional sense. Our family who supported us unwaveringly all the way through this journey. My dad, mom, and you. And all of our fans who never gave up on us. We are truly blessed. Today is another busy day for us. When I see Akina looking at me with a bright smile on her face. From now on, we'll continue working hard and being happy. Together.